So welcome everybody to the March 8th Ortelius General Community Meeting. I dropped the link to the docs in the chat. And let me go ahead and share my screen. I didn't have much in the list. So I'm gonna kind of fill this out as we go. So, or if somebody wants to jump in and add comments as well. So the outreach side, we have, we're trying to get Arvin some money from the CDF or the Linux Foundation for travel to CDCon coming up in Texas. Tracy's working on Arvin with that. It's worth a shot. They do have these what they call scholarships for students, and we think it's a pretty good fit for Auburn. So we're going to give it a shot, see what happens on that front. One of the other outreach things is today is International Women's Day, and there is a thing that the dev and GitOps are doing. Let me stop sharing real quick. And while I find this email, there basically it looks like I'm sorry, GitHub. So GitHub will donate like $20 to the organizations. So I couldn't figure out what the rules were on what we needed to do.
What's that like by I understand. What is like the objective of that?
Yeah, so here, let me share my screen again. Zoom went away. So it's for Girls Who Code. Dev and GitHub are partnering to donate $20 for every post received to Girls Who Code. And I don't know what they mean by every post received. Anybody I got an idea?
I haven't any idea what they're talking about.
If it
I
would
have to go out there. Maybe is it like a comment?
Let's see if Girls Who Code have.
At least for me, a post is a new entry on any site. So
like on
content.
Yeah, like on Twitter or something, like a Twitter post, or so they were kind of confused. It was kind of confusing on how the program was working.
Yeah, I suppose that every woman that registered here probably should link some social. So I should be like a post in any of the valid social media that they accept. I don't know, something like that.
Right. So I'm guessing we could try. Let me just go to this page. Our site is slow. We may be able to. Oh, so it says, hope we see any of these hashtags. So I'm guessing it's going to be a tweet. So if you guys can just jump on your Twitter account today, post something using those 3 hashtags, see if we can get a little bit of money going their way. It's basically free money coming from GitHub. So if we can make it work, that would be great. And I believe it's only for today. So because today is the day that everything's happening. Yeah. the March 8th. So that's just something I ran across. If we could if everybody could just do a quick post on their Twitter account, that would be great. And other thing from the outreach, trying to think what else we had going on. Tracy, do you remember, or Sim?
Well, we still have yet to identify a podcast for this month, which we probably need to think about. Simon, have you
Yes.
thought about who we might invite?
Yes, absolutely. I've talked to the Dapper team about it, and I've sent them a message. But the really thing is because some of the folks from the nation, like people from the Ukraine people that working in the Dapper community, and they are the active participant there. So that's it actually taking the hurdle out there. So I think we have to switch to other ways. The reason why I'm talking to them because they have a very good reputation in the microservices ecosystem. So I think now we have to move on to other one. So one is I can talk to Victor about that because he has a hands-on experience with the microservices.
Are you talking about Victor Farsick?
Yes, absolutely.
I would save him for GitOps.
Okay, good.
Unless we want to just change the topic to GitOps this month. That's totally fine.
Okay, good. Good. And then if you have other names, so Victor is for the GitOps is booked.
Yep. I don't. I would really love to be able to pull people from our community. So Simon, what I'd ask you to do is send an email out to the group. Do you have the group email?
Yes, I will check. And I'm sending it. I'm sending now.
Yeah, send an email out to the entire Ortelius user group from the Google groups and let them know we're looking for microservice practitioners. Pratik would have been perfect. You probably should bug him again. But I really want to highlight the people who are in the field doing the work. I know Victor is a good candidate to talk about an operator, but we really need to start building the podcast with people who normally wouldn't be invited to do a podcast and who are actually rolling up their sleeves and doing the hard work. So I think that if you send an email out to the group and say, hey, I'm looking for 2 or 3 microservice practitioners who would be willing to do this month's podcast. We'll just get together, come up with, and just chat. Nope, we don't have to do any kind of practice. It's just jump on a call with me and let's talk about microservices.
Yes, absolutely. I will definitely send them an email. And if you don't able to see the email of the Google group, I will definitely ping you and you add those people.
I will. So if you send it through the DevOps, the Ortelius Google groups, I'll get the email. If we don't get it, I'll ping you and say we never got it.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, I think is it Ortelius open source at googlegroups.com, I think.
Let me look real quick here.
You send directly more than I do to that.
Yeah. Maybe it's Ortelius-dev.
Oh, that's right.
I found it.
Got too many things at once. Yeah, so let's recruit from our community.
Yes, absolutely. I will definitely send the email to that group.
And then Victor gets pretty busy, so I would reach out to him now if you want him to do something in April.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. I think yes, and he's been really busy on the KubeCon side as well.
Yeah, and he's doing the CDF. He's working on the CDF CDCon. Yes. So
yes, we need to talk to him as soon as early.
Yeah, exactly. So I think if you reach out to him now and say we'd like for you to talk about Flux and the operator and GitOps, he'll be more than happy to do that.
Yes, absolutely. I will ping him. I have an email. And I will ping him definitely.
Okay. And then the other thing is that we still need a blog about the work that we're doing for our kind of pseudo coding office hours, but I don't have a list of the tag for what people should look for in terms of pull requests that they can work on.
Oh, okay. Let me.
So if you guys get that pulled together, I'll be happy to get a blog out there. It's still early March. We can still get it out because we're going to do this through April. And then May 20th is our next Ortelius Visionaries Conference. I know it comes so fast. This time I want to try to do something a little different. I want to find 10 people who will do 10-minute lightning talks. So I want to do 10 on 10. So 10-minute lightning talks and find 10 people or 10 topics.
Yes, I am one. So you need 9 more people. I am up for it.
Perfect. We need 9 people to be willing to do a 10-minute lightning talk.
I think Sergio is also, so 8 more. Sergio.
The thing is, it depends if I'm doing the lightning talk or it will be recorded like always.
Yeah, we record them.
Oh,
we'll record them.
Yeah, I can. I just like thinking doing the live stream and doing the lightning talk.
Yeah,
but it's going to be recorded. Okay, yeah, I will love to.
So
yes, I think Sasha is
I am also.
Perfect.
Sasha is awesome.
We got 3.
I think Sasha is also going to be agreed there. I will convince him. 4. We need 6 more.
So so Simon, when you send out the request for people being involved in podcasts, particularly this month on microservices, and you're looking for a panel of 3 or 4, then do another paragraph and say, May 20th is our visionary conference. We're looking for 7 or 8 people to do 10-minute lightning talks.
Yes, absolutely. I will send that separate email as well.
And then just tell them.
Me in as well.
So we'll
yes,
get
Arvind.
Here. I'm going to get. Let's do a shared doc. I'll get a shared doc going here. And well, I'm going to let Simon, if you could just do a shared doc for the May 20th, 2022 Visionary Summit and then just put a title Lightning Talks. And then everybody who wants to be involved can add it. And then use that link to send out to everyone.
Absolutely. I will do that.
And we'll get that going. And I think that we should do 1 panel in that. Not a 10-minute lightning talk, but we'll do 10-minute lightning talks and 1 panel discussion. And that panel should be something around, we could probably do something about supply chain, managing the microservices supply chain. We could do it around SBOMs. We could do it around regular, just the reasons to catalog microservices.
Well, we could do the GitOps thing.
Or we could do the GitOps thing. Absolutely.
Even I would be interested to participate.
Okay.
We have fun on these. We do. They're campy and they're different and they're wonderful. And nobody has to register for it. It's just us talking to each other and getting better at doing presentations. We don't get too worried about it. Let's just put it that way. And Sergio does a great job of pulling it all together.
I feel like, I don't know, like it was super soon. It's already a year. So much time from the last one.
We do it in December, and we do it the early part of December and May 20th.
Okay. Okay. I was like, we just ended one. Like
I know. Time flies, right? I know. When we do them every 6 months, it's hard, but the way we do it, I think it's a good. I think if we feel like it's getting too much, we can do it once a year. But The way we do it,
No, I think it's good. Like,
yeah,
it just was like a feeling. I'm super happy to do it.
it's fun. I enjoy doing it too. It's fun. So for those of you, and I have to jump because I'm supposed to be moderating a panel discussion, but if you haven't
Please
been,
share this link.
if you haven't been to one of these, or you haven't presented at one, what we do is we start the morning off live on a Zoom meeting with what we call our beer and donuts. We give an update on where we're at. We then go through and announce anybody who got participation badges. And then we move on to our discussions. And this time we'll do a panel as one of the recorded sessions. And we can potentially do it live, but the panel live, but I think it's easier to do them recorded. It's a lot easier for Sergio to just get them all lined up and crank them out.
Yes, maybe for the first time, maybe we can do a panel like after this, a panel live to practice, and then probably we can introduce like live for the next Ortelius visionaries.
I think Simon's going to be getting good at managing the panels live right now. When we do the, and I got to run, but when we do our podcast, we are doing it live on YouTube and live on LinkedIn, right? Is that the two places, Simon? No, YouTube and LinkedIn.
Yeah.
And then I record it, and then I record it live, but we only post it, and then I post it up on YouTube as well. And then we also just we take the audio portion of it and post it on Buzzsprout.
Yes, absolutely. I think the live stream is saving a lot of the time. Like previously you have to record the video and then you edit the video and then to push the video and then you edit the description and then you edit everything up. But the live stream is actually saving, I think, 1-2 hours.
Yeah, and the live stream was real easy. I could upload it immediately into YouTube, so it was super.
Yes,
handy.
absolutely. It's just there after the live call is finished.
Yeah. Okay, I gotta jump. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Hey, Tracy, have a good day.
All right. So the next thing was on the architecture side. The last architecture meeting we converted into a co-coding event, and I worked with Arvin and Sasha. And one of the things that we were doing was cleaning up our repos for gathering information, component information, that service catalog level stuff from the Hipster store and also the Ortelius microservices. So there's changes that we made to the Google Cloud build, along with creating and the Docker file, and along with adding and updating our component TOML file. The reason why we're doing this is to get some good data placed into our database, and also being able to facilitate more catalog information for our Ortelius microservices as well. One of the things we're kind of stepping over ourselves is we don't have any good data to work with. And this is like Ukarsh is starting to work on a new visualization using a 3D bar chart. And to do that, we need some decent like historical data. And right now we don't have that. So that's one of the things that this first co-coding event is going to kind of get sorted out as part of that process. If you're interested, I will just show up for the architecture meetings, drop in, and I think we ran maybe an hour and a half to work on that stuff. And it really gave a good feel for everybody to understand, a working version and how to integrate Ortelius into a pipeline process. Also, for the architecture side down on the Australian working group, Adam from Captain, I can't think of his last name off the top of my head, but came in and we walked through the GitOps model and how Captain was fitting into that. So it was one of the interesting things that I found out from Captain is they are more of an event orchestration plane than a CI CD tool. So we were talking about doing a Docker build, and they really don't have for lack of a better word, a plugin out of the box to do Docker builds. You actually have to use one of their job executors to kind of wrapper the Docker build command. Not a big deal, but I was just kind of surprised on that front. It's not going to stop us from moving forward, but it is just a different approach we need to take at that level. So that's happening down with them, and we're trying to get that GitOps model kind of plumbed together. Brad McCoy has been doing some work with Argo. I don't know if they're called events, but Argo Trigger as well, and Captain, I believe they call them services for Ortelius. So if you're interested in any of that stuff, let me know and I'll get you hooked up to the right folks down there, or just reach out to Brad McCoy at that level. So our next co-coding event, I will get the issues created and get them tagged so Tracy can get them, we can get them added to a blog post. So I'm actually going to move this down here.
I supposed to work this week on the project view for Oribus, but sadly I get my cell phone I get robbed, stolen. Well, I don't have cell phone right now. So
oh no.
yeah, I don't have like the cell phone is the access for pretty much everything. My 12-factor authentication for that. So
Yeah.
Right now I'm not in Discord. I'm not in GitHub. I'm not like pretty much anywhere. So I supposed to get my number back on my cell phone today, and my number hopefully soon. So, but that's the only thing is impeding me like to end that task. But as soon as I'm back, I'm going to write, and I'll let you know that I cannot answer by Discord. So right for now, I'm just only available on Gmail.
So you do have access to Gmail though, right?
Yeah, it's the only thing I have access right now.
Oh. And you didn't. I know GitHub gives you a list of like all these two-factor codes.
Yeah, and
you lost them.
I don't. I probably saved the codes. You have some codes for these cases. I don't remember where they are.
I know you never think about it.
Yeah, it's supposed to happen this, but yeah. I hope this week get to normal.
So that's one way to go on a vacation is by have your phone stolen so you can't do any work.
Yeah, I have to say, like being disconnected for everything, WhatsApp and all that stuff, as making it's my point of view of life is changing, but at least I know that I need it back as soon as possible.
Right. Well, good luck on getting back and getting your two-factor working again.
Thank you.
Anybody have anything else that we may have missed on either outreach or architecture? I believe for CDCon, I was talking to Lori Lusso, who is on the selection committee for the talks for CDCon, and they're starting to work through them. I think they got a couple hundred that they need to sort through. So we should be getting notified soon on the CDCon side here shortly. Simon, did you ever hear about KubeCon? If you got your accepted?
Yes, absolutely. I think it's a very 5-minute to 10-minute talk. and I'm spitting what I have learned by running the Cloud Native Islamabad community. That's good news. But the bad news is that I have submitted the talk for the Linker Day, how we mesh, how we'll log in a fresh, friendly way. Goodbye, like something titled on the podcast, and that is Linker Day. The
Right.
topic of that is being rejected, and there's
Oh,
a
I'm so sorry.
hell, that's a lot of rejection in the community. It's so tough, but it's good news that I finally get the opportunity there, and we will figure out what we go about after the next cube, after the next cube gone. I think it's
Yeah,
a good.
because isn't the KubeCon in North America like in June or something, or is it later, or is it in the fall? I can't remember.
I think the next one. I think it's the next one. The Detroit, I believe, the KubeCon, the NA. It's on the Detroit, and I think it's used to be on the October time frame.
Right, right. That's what I remember too. So hopefully you could get into that one.
Yes, absolutely. But I hope I can go travel there, and I will definitely need Ortelius shirts for that.
Oh yeah. Oh, and we're working on the invoice with the printing company for our windbreakers and t-shirts. So that is happening very, very slowly. but it is happening. maybe
Yeah,
after like 5 years we'll have t-shirts.
Yes, absolutely. So it's scheduling. It's slow.
Yeah. Alrighty. Does anybody have anything else? We got 1 minute left. Alrighty. Utkarsh, did I answer all your questions on Discord, or do we need to hang around some more?
I think I got what has to be done. So,
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, perfect. And I will work with you. I have to, like I said on Discord, I have to come up with some data that we can work with that makes sense.
Yeah, I just need like couple of datas, and I also have to test like the scalability of the charts, like how much data points that we can consume in the charts and stuff.
All right, cool. Great. All right, everybody. Have a great day and a great night. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
We'll talk
Thank you,
soon.
everyone.
Bye,
Bye.
Sergio.
Bye-bye.
Bye, everyone.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.